Kerala's Responsible Tourism Initiative initiated on 2007, as I mentioned earlier. The field level implementation of Responsible Tourism Initiative in Kerala was initiated on 2008. The reason behind Responsible Tourism Initiative in Kerala was to address the concerns raised by the local community in some part of Kerala, especially destinations like Kumaragam, Thekadi, Kovalam, etc. We have started this initiative on pilot basis on 2008 onwards. The field implementation initiated since 2008. You will get the idea of how we try to develop responsible tourism as a policy, as a way of life. Responsible tourism always tries to develop a better place for people's participation in tourism, better place for people to visit, and better place for people to live in. So, RT promotes without compromising the integrity of the environment. RT minimize the adverse effects used by mass tourism. So this is the story of responsible tourism in Kerala. We have initiated the same on 2008. Before that, we declared that we will adopt the model of Cape Town Declaration. But after the declaration, we realized that we don't have any models to implement the same thing in destinations. So we try to develop our own experiences, our own models, our own initiatives in various parts of Kerala. And after long time, around 10 years later, government decided to convert the same as a mission. And on 2023, government decided to convert the same responsible tourism mission to an autonomous body. I can tell you that Kerala initiated the first autonomous body to implement and ensure responsible tourism activities in various aspects of tourism. Now I am representing Kerala Responsible Tourism Mission Society as the CEO. Honorable Tourism Minister, Mr. P.A. Muhammad Riaz is the chairman. Honorable Secretary Tourism, Mr. Biju K. is the vice chairman. And Honorable Tourism Director, Shikha Surendran Madam is the Director and Finance Secretary, and some other stakeholders are also the part of this initiative. At the same time, we have more than 26,000 units. I can tell you that this is not a number. This ensures the community participation. Through these units, more than 150,000 families are working with us. 150,000 families, they are working with us as part of this initiative. More than 18,453 units owned or leading by women community members. Some of them are here in this conference. I can proudly tell that they are also the part of. Could you please stand up? Some of our women leaders are here. Some of them will join with us. My colleagues, Srigala, Sibin, there are so many other like Vinayak, so many others are also the part representing Responsible Tourism Mission Society and the movement. So we have 140 experiential tourism packages. All of us know that this is not the time of sightseeing only. Tourists are so curious for experiences. So this is the story of responsible tourism. Before starting responsible tourism, the people were against some sort of unethical practices in destinations in the name of tourism. Of course, I can tell you that I was also the part of such movements. I was not the part of government on that during that period. I had some experience to move the community movement against unethical practices in various parts of Kerala. Then the government decided to take it forward in a serious way. So the story of responsible tourism in Kerala means it is the model that I can tell you that confrontation to cooperation. That's the real history of Kerala's responsible tourism movement. I'm not trying to explain the core pillars of responsible tourism. All of you know that economic, social, cultural, and environmental responsibilities are there. So this is the way of approach. It is not a bureaucratic setup. There is a very strong mechanism at grassroots level. Committees brought together the industry, local self-governments, and community in a single platform that is ensuring community participation. And there is a very serious movement to ensure communities feel about the tourism projects. Before starting responsible tourism in destinations, I can tell you that only Kerala is trying to conduct special tourism Grama Sabhas at destinations. From the Grama Sabha, we will explain, the people will explain the positives and negatives of tourism. I can tell you that tourism can develop some sort of positive result. At the same time, there will be negatives. So we will discuss something about positives and negatives also. Then we can find out the way how we can manage the result, how we can manage the negative impacts. So there will be tourism resource mapping. We are trying to find out various types of tourism resources. We will be try to find out the festivals, various types of livelihood activities from the locality, various stories, myths, everything will be mapped. There will be a very serious types of focus group discussions at destinations. And of course, we will develop around 158 items are selected, and they will be tried to find out from the grassroots, and it will be included in the tourism resource directory of the each LSGs or destinations. So that is an interesting movement. And then we will develop packages. We will means, I am not only talking about bureaucrats or consultants. We means in Kerala, it is developing by the local self-governments and the local Panchayat Raj system and the community. So there is a waste management initiatives. And of course, farm tourism, homestead farming initiatives, and responsible tourism clubs are there. That means there is a very strong system at grassroots level to ensure responsible tourism activities. We have different projects. One is called PEPPER. For us, PEPPER means people's participation for participatory tourism development, people's participation for participatory planning and empowerment through responsible tourism. For us, STREET means sustainable, tangible, responsible, experiential ethnic tourism hubs. And we have model responsible tourism villages. And I can tell you that the first model responsible tourism village was declared by Government of India, which is in Ayamanam. At the same time, we will declare one of the well-structured responsible tourism destination that will be Bepur, that is coming from Honorable Tourism Minister's constituency. It will be declared as one of the global model of all such initiatives. Street, Pepper, Model RT villages, women empowerment movements. And now we are focusing on women-friendly tourism initiatives. From the beginning, women community are the part of responsible tourism initiative. At the same time, we have agreement with UN Women. My colleague, Dr. P.J. Rajan is here in the conference. She will be joined with us in the next panel. I can tell you that we have MOU with UN Women. Based on UN parameters, we are trying to find out to ensure women-friendly tourism initiative and gender-inclusive tourism in Kerala. We are trying to develop gender-inclusive tourism initiatives. We have already conducted destination safety studies and gender audit. I can tell you that Kerala is the first state initiated gender audit in destinations. These are our flagship projects. Kerala Agri-Tourism Network, which is mainly focusing on farm tourism initiative. That doesn't mean farms will be converted as resorts or hotels. You will have the chance to take selfies from the top of a coconut tree. You can be the part of mud football at grassroots level. So I can tell you that we are trying to develop community tourism models. Not only developing, we are trying to ensure sustainability in that initiative. Of course, we are talking about sustainable tourism. At the same time, we need to ensure sustainability in tourism also. Without tourism business, we cannot sustain. I can tell you that we have experienced ethnic cuisine unit. If you are ready to come to the homesteads, you will get the chance to make various types of dishes. You can be the part of various types of food preparation activities. You can make your own breakfast. 2,800 units are leading by women, which is the part of Experience Ethnic Cuisine unit under Responsible Tourism Mission Society. And Responsible Tourism classification already initiated for hotels and resorts. There is a separate classification system for all hotels and resorts. This is the Responsible Tourism classification. We are trying to ensure each core aspects of responsible tourism at hotels and resorts. There's a classification for RT Diamond, RT Gold, and RT Silver. At the same time, there is a green certification for hotels and resorts also. And as I mentioned earlier, we are always focusing on community empowerment through local self-governments. So I can tell you that we are focusing on protection of local art and crafts through responsible tourism, grassroots level community participation, and it can ensure additional income from tourism. And women empowerment is, of course, the major achievement of responsible tourism. And local, there is a very clear mechanism for local production procurement mechanism to the hotels and resorts. And environmental protection activities are there. We are not trying to push the community members for additional investment. If you are an artist, you can be the part of responsible tourism. If you can make, you can demonstrate pottery making, you can be the part of. Sargaalaya, you can call it as a very new, not a very new initiative, but it's a very good model of responsible tourism. And we can ensure local pride of each destinations through responsible tourism. And there will be a complementing relation between tourist industry and local community. And we are ensuring real-time experience. We don't want to create something for experiences. And of course, we are focusing on preserving culture. We have different packages. It's already mentioned from my side. And it's a nodal agency for sustainable tourism, rural tourism, farm tourism, and women-friendly tourism. There are so many others also. It's not working. Of course, I can tell you that awards are not the symbols of the work, but I can tell you that we never prepared a manipulated document for awards. We bagged you an award. That time we did not submit the award document for them. UN team came here and they verified. After that, they declared Ulysses Award for Responsible Tourism Initiative for Kerala. So we got more than 28 awards during this period. This is our way forward. We are trying to develop ethnic villages with the support of various ethnic communities. And women-friendly accommodation units, we are moving to women-friendly classification for destinations and accommodation units, and gender audit in destinations. And moving to the, is anybody operating from behind or something happened? these are my concluding remarks. I can understand the time is over. Community participation adhering to sustainable practices is vital in responsible tourism. Involving the host community in tourism will make it success. That's the real success story of Kerala's responsible tourism initiative. Responsible tourism increases the number of stays in a particular destination benefiting the region. I can tell you that we are not trying to offer five-star facilities in a destination, even though we have more than so many five-star hotels and resorts. At the same time, I can ensure that you will get luxury in experiences. You can take selfies from the top of a coconut tree. Are you ready? Are you ready? Then you can come with us. You will have the chance. You can touch the touch me not. You know the plant, the magic of mimosa plant? We have it. We are promoting it. There are so many flora, fauna, various activities, festivals, everything is there. If we can make it wisely, it can be ensure community participation, community revenue for the community. At the same time, it will be a wonderful experiential tourism initiative, experiential tourism package for the tourists. Involvement of differently abled, that is accessible tourism, also promoting by responsible tourism and the Department of Tourism initiative. And curb social protests and solve the issues of social unrest. I have already mentioned that there were so many protests by the local community against unethical practices of tourism in some destinations before starting responsible tourism initiative. And I'm concluding my presentation that, my dear friends, if you are ready to work with the local community, if you are ready to associate with the grassroots people, we can make wonders in tourism. That's the real story of responsible tourism mission in Kerala. Thank you.